Those are either scrappers or they're workers. Either way, I don't want them to catch me. Dude, we're in. Oh my god. This is just so amazing looking though. We're right in the middle of it now. Look over there. There's a dude there. What are they doing down there? They're coming back. I'm walking right towards it. This is easily one of the coolest videos I've ever filmed. Hello everybody! Welcome to the finale of our Jackson, Mississippi trip to open up 2025. I've saved the absolute best for last here. We're gonna go explore an abandoned mall. This mall was built in 1978. It's called the Metrocenter, and it shut down for good. Well, slowly but surely shut down for good throughout the 2000s and 2010s, but it was finally left forever in 2022. I'll explain more if we get in, but first we have to go get in. So I'm gonna go walk around this whole thing and hopefully find something. You can see it off in the distance there. This thing's huge. I'm not quite sure about the security situation or anything. I saw a couple cars around it. They didn't look like anything too threatening except for a truck with a trailer. I might stay away from that. But otherwise, I'm gonna hope and pray we find a way in before it comes to that. You guys don't know how badly I want this one to work. I've tried malls in the past. I've known of malls that when I went to go try, they were torn down. There were malls that I tried to get in, but they were just all sealed up like Fort Knox, so this needs to be the one. I can't just keep going this long without ever doing a mall. Yeah, just found a dog here. Don't attack me. I think he's just a stray. Poor thing. The nice thing is this whole thing is secluded. All the former parking lots are just concrete wastelands now. So I'm not really gonna catch anyone's eye by walking around here. Out here on the backside, look at this. What a perfect place for there to be a secret entrance. It's a big loading bay for truck doors. This is the side of one of their anchor stores. Thought I heard tires behind me. I think we're all right. There's a homeless dude over there, that's what I heard. See if he knows the way in. That's nothing. It's all a bunch of nothing. What we got here? It's just an empty garage. It's nothing. That dude barely even acknowledged my existence there. Well, I don't like this because around the bend over there is where that truck with trailer was parked right next to the building, so I was hoping I'd find a way in before I got to that. Oh, truck. Hide. Become one with the pole. I doubt he'd notice me if I don't move. There's an open door there. Is that real or is that too good to be true? Dude, is this real? Is this real? This is that water or is someone in here? I'm not convinced this is real yet, so I won't celebrate until I see a more full mall building. This looks like some sort of restaurant or business. Gotta find a way out somewhere. There's this. There's no floor here. I actually think we might be in. Dude, we're in. Oh my god. Oh. Finally. I got into a mall. Every dedicated explorer person has done a mall at some point. I've been doing YouTube videos for this channel since like 2019, 2020. I have never done a mall, but the day is finally here. Like I already said, I've tried malls, but they're always just undoable or gone already. Look what we have here. And remember, this is recent too. The final store left this place in 2022. So this has only been left for about 2 years. I hear people. I hear voices. I don't want to just assume that any other people in here are other Explorer people too. I don't know for sure, but just to play it on the safe side, I'm going to try to avoid anyone. Dang it, but I want to go down that way. That's where they're coming from. It's hard to tell, but it's definitely that direction. Where should I go? Can't see anyone. Let's get up here. Dude, I'm climbing an escalator in an abandoned mall. This is sick. Look, this is all walled off. The escalator was walled off at one point. Probably because when it was down to just one store in this place, they only operated off the bottom level. Dude, now that I'm in here, I wanted to tell you more of the history behind this place, but now I'm dodging people. I guess I'll do that as we go. We're in the food court. It looks so beautiful. So remember, like I said in the intro, this place opened up in 1978. This is the largest indoor mall in the state of Mississippi. See all the food options over here? That was some sort of deli right there. Had this little red and white striped banner, kind of awning going around everything. Zoe's restaurant. I don't really see names on much of the other ones, but I don't want to dwell too much on one area because I feel like those voices were headed my way. Preferably, I'd like to see them from a distance so I can gauge who they are and make sure that's not anyone. It's the American Deli. What am I hearing? There's so much banging going on. We gotta go over there. What are they banging or moving around? Oh, dude, look over there. There's a dude there. Looks like he's in like camo, like an army vest. He just went behind the awning thing there. I don't know who that is, but I don't want him to see me. So I'm gonna try to stay out of sight for the most part. I wonder how well I'd be able to run out of here if I needed to. Like fast. All the banging stopped. I still hear voices though. I don't know, he was messing with something over there. I think there's a forklift. This could be scrappers, and scrappers can be dangerous because they have tools and weapons, and they sure wouldn't want to be on camera. Dude, I want to explore this place and relax, but these people are freaking me out. They're a ways away now. I can go down. Whoever he is and whoever he's with, they ranged farther down that way, so this area might be a little safer now. This is just so amazing looking though. We're right in the middle of it now. This is the grand center of the mall. I knew this was going to be good. This is already one of my favorite places ever, and I've been here for 10 minutes. Look at the fake shrubs. It's not like they're real, but they still look so cool. All the fake palm trees. Giant skylight. Just the way these pillars are dressed up too. These tire tracks. There's like entire vehicles being driven through here, it seems like. I know it's not smart for me in this current situation to be standing here in the middle out in the open like this, but as far as I know, those people don't know I'm here. So if I don't hear them, then they're not around because they're not just going to be being quiet for no reason. Let me grab a seat right here, just like old mall patrons and Victoria's Secret shoppers would have done years ago. I took a picture of my notes. The decline of this place started in the late 90s, just as a lot of malls in this country did. Malls are kind of like a dying breed nowadays. That's why you see a lot of abandoned malls, and there's going to be a lot more in the future as more of them close up. In the 90s and 2000s, they started to lose a lot of their smaller stores in here. They were left with just kind of big anchor stores. However, in the 2000s, Burlington Coat Factory moved in, and for a short period of time, that alone just drove traction back to this place. However, they still kept losing their smaller stores. What are they doing down there? I'm hearing like big machines being moved. Those are either scrappers or They're workers. Either way, I don't want them to catch me. So we have to keep doing this video around them. All right, I just won't go that way for the time being, but we still have this whole mall behind me. This shouldn't be that hard to explore around them. This place is giant. The only problem is I only know if that one exit, so if they're over by that, then we're screwed, but they're on the opposite end right now, so I'm gonna keep on going. Yo, speaking of, look at that. There's Burlington Coat Factory right there. Yeah, I was just saying how when this place moved in, their traction helped bring customers back to the store for a little bit, even though their smaller businesses were still struggling. Clearly the actual Burlington store has been barricaded off though, because they operated for a little bit longer when some of the other mall was shut off. Look at that, it's like an old-timey looking popcorn stand. I bet you that's what they made here, was probably popcorn. Everything in this room is just pristine. It looks like an active mall. Now, one of their other anchor stores was Sears, and when that Sears closed in 2010, that was another big hit to the mall. Looks like another little snack shop or something here. I want to get a nice little vantage point so I can peek around the corner, see if I can see them. Oh, look. There's old, like, little mannequin bodies in there. This must have been another little clothing store. This right here is where I saw Camo Guy walk down. And now him and whoever else is here is down that way somewhere. I don't hear anything though, but I'm gonna be quiet. I guess I'll just turn this into a JaredCokerUrbex ASMR video. Here's the elevator lift system. Go back this way. Make sure there's no one down below. At least I have the high ground. It's over, Anakin. Here's another store, some sort of shop. Had a TV up there. There's an entrance over there. This is an anchor store. I don't know which one it was, like maybe Sears? Yeah, definitely. This is a big anchor store. Like a department store like Sears. I know Burlington was over on the other side. I forget what their third anchor was, but I think they also lost them in about the 2000s or 2010s. So yeah, assuming we don't get interrupted again, back to the final part of our history lesson. Eventually, by about 2020, the late 20-teens, this store, this whole mall was nothing but that Burlington and just a few smaller city-ran offices that were lodged in here. There were no small stores. So then when Burlington itself closed for good in this facility in 2022, there was nothing left here. So that's why I said this place has virtually been left for only 2 years. That's why it looks in such good shape here. What is this? Galaxy Wireless. Yeah, this is where there'd be like little phones and watches, photo transfers. You don't see a lot of that anymore. Everything's digital now. Obviously, I'd like to be more thorough with this, but with potential threats across the building from me, I don't know how much more we'll be able to see. If I go down to that wing and they see me, then I'm actually not sure how well I'd be able to just run back and find my exact way out. I know it's down this way below me, so I'm gonna be already on the bottom floor. I'm gonna start heading down that way, see how far I get. I know there's a ton of buildings still that way. There's a ton I haven't seen yet, but that's right in their zone. Like I said, this was the biggest mall in Mississippi. Whoa, what was that? Let me go check on my exit just to make sure it's still safe. How horrible would it be if I get trapped in here? Like if they reseal it while I'm in here. Okay, there's the door. A nice little secret door. I might even close it up a little bit to make it look shut. Yeah, just like that. Let's go back and pick up where we left off. What am I hearing? It sounds like they're above me. That sounds like someone walking. Oh, I hear the voices again. And what's above me? Is that just natural building clicking noises? Because it's all falling apart? can hear them. They're coming back. And I'm walking right towards it. Hard to tell where it's coming from. It's definitely down that way. We already knew that. Every now and then it goes quiet. Over there. It's a mirror. I don't see him. So cool though. You don't see stuff like this every day. This is so amazing. I feel like we've probably explored this place about as good as we can given our circumstances. Those voices were just right here in this spot. It's just taking the moment though. We're walking just dead center down an abandoned mall. This is easily one of the coolest videos I've ever filmed. How daring do we want to be? Do we want to run all the way back to that same final area upstairs where they'd probably be and risk it and then run back out? I don't know where they disappeared to if I stopped hearing them when I was over here the first time and then also didn't hear them back where I was. This is what we're here for. We have yet to see anything up here. We have yet to see any of these stores or anything. But now I don't even hear anything up here. The floor is really sticky where all the carpet's been removed. There's no sign of anyone. I don't hear anything anymore. I don't know where they went, but maybe they just left. Maybe they have another way out. This old department store in here. Some weird design there. It's barricaded down below. Get a load of all this though. Ooh, this one has power somehow. Yeah, there's some lights on. Just a room full of old furniture. I know I can't really show it because I put my flashlight away in case I need to run, but I think now I can say I've really been to every corner of this place, so gotta quit while the going's good. I risked it this far. Now all we gotta do is get out of here safe and sound, even though the exit's clear across the mall. Dude, these doors. These might be freshly locked, I'm not sure. But we should probably get out of here. Because if those dudes are some sort of security, and they're sealing it back up, then what if they find the door that I need to get in and out of here? I got my pictures for the gram, so now it's time to get out of here. Can't see anything. There it is, it's still open. Nobody. 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 Guys, we did it. Obviously, still be smart to get off property quick, not celebrate too soon, but I think we're good right now. Look over here. This is how big it is just from the front. All right, everyone, we made it out alive. Woo! I'm hyped. That is so cool. I don't even need to say it. That's easily like a top 5 or 10 place I've ever seen. I'm driving back to Kansas now. That is the perfect capper. So happy that worked out. Peace out. Next time you see me, I'll be in a whole new area, a whole new state, whole new city, exploring all new stuff. So get hyped for it. See you then.